5 easy herbs you can grow in pots for real medicine. Here's exactly how. This is fast, affordable, and you get powerful remedies right from your windowsill. We're covering peppermint, lemon balm, mint, chamomile, and lavender. First, let's get our pots ready. For peppermint, lemon balm, and especially that aggressive mint, use a 2 to 5 gallon pot. Chamomile does well in a smaller 1 to 3 gallon pot, and lavender needs a 3 to 5 gallon pot to thrive. For all of them, use this soil mix: 70% potting soil, 20% compost, and 10% perlite for great drainage. Drill 4 holes low on the pot's base so roots never sit in water, and don't forget to label each pot with the plant's name and the date you planted it. Now, let's plant. For peppermint, start from a plug or a division. Plant the crown right at soil level and keep it moist until it's established. Lemon balm is easy from seed or cuttings. Once your seedlings have 2 or 3 true leaves, transplant them, keeping the roots shallow. For mint, only use divisions or plugs. And never ever plant it directly in the ground, unless you want it to take over your entire garden. Chamomile seeds are tiny, so just surface sow them and barely cover with soil. You'll thin them to about 6 inches apart later. And for lavender, start with rooted cuttings or plugs. Plant them slightly shallow and make sure the soil mix isn't soggy. Okay, let's talk about light and water. Lavender needs a full 6 to 8 hours of sun. The others, chamomile, peppermint, lemon balm, and mint, are happy with 4 to 6 hours of sun, and they'll even do well in bright, indirect light indoors. For new plants, keep the soil evenly moist. Once they're established, water deeply whenever the top inch of soil feels dry. Let the water run out of the bottom, then let it drain completely. Lavender is the exception. Let its soil dry out 1 to 2 inches deep before you water again. To keep your herbs potent, feed them lightly and prune them regularly. Use a half-strength organic liquid fertilizer every 4 weeks during the growing season. For peppermint, mint, and lemon balm, pinch off the top 20–30% weekly to encourage bushy growth. Harvest chamomile flowers as soon as they open. For lavender, trim the spent flower stalks to keep it tidy. So, when can you start using your herbs? Peppermint and mint are ready in just 3 to 6 weeks. Lemon balm takes 4 to 8 weeks. Chamomile will give you its first flowers in about 8 to 10 weeks. And lavender takes a bit longer, around 12 to 20 weeks for the first flowers, with the best potency in its second year. When it's time to harvest, cut leaves before the plant flowers for the best flavor. For flowers like chamomile, pick them at their peak bloom. Bundle them and hang them upside down in a dark, airy spot for about a week. Or use a dehydrator on a low setting. Store your dried herbs in small, airtight amber jars in a cool, dark place. They'll be at their best for up to a year. For a simple peppermint tea, just steep 1 tablespoon of fresh leaves in a cup of hot water. What if you run into problems? If you see fungus gnats, let the soil dry out and top it with sand. Powdery mildew. Remove the affected leaves and give the plant more air. Yellow leaves usually mean you need to adjust your watering or feeding. For a quick multiply, take cuttings from mint, lemon balm, or lavender and root them in water. It's the fastest way to get new plants. Here's your simple care checklist. Daily, check the soil moisture. Weekly, pinch and harvest the tops and rotate your pots. Monthly, feed with a half-strength organic fertilizer. Start 1 pot tonight. 3 weeks and you'll be sipping real medicine. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more simple gardening tips.